Hello, everybody. This is Chanelle with BrightGirl Media, and I am here to talk to you about what it looks like when it's time to make a pivot or make a shift in your business. Um, I made a recent announcement in my business. I sent an email out to my subscribers. I also posted on social media, and now I'm here on YouTube sharing that I am making a major and massive shift in my business. And it comes after a lot of turmoil, a lot of thoughtful prayer, a lot of um, frustration. And sometimes we don't recognize when it's time for seasons to change in our lives or in our businesses. And I have been through enough changes and enough shifts and enough different seasons in my life for me to know and to kind of feel when it's time to shift. So I just really wanted to come here and have a heart to heart and share what that looks like, what that feels like, and some things that you can do in order for you to weather the temporary storm that's going to happen when it's time for you to make the shift. Okay. So, first of all, I want to say that anytime you are in your business, or even if you're in your life, and you kind of feel uneasy and as if something is just no longer serving you well, it is likely time for you to make that shift. Okay. It's time for you to really evaluate where you are, where you're trying to go, what you want to do, and really lay out those steps, lay out a plan, get in your prayer closet or whatever you need to do to gain the clarity that you need so that you can push past that wall. Because what you're experiencing is a wall telling you that this, what used to be, can no longer be anymore. You're up against a wall and you're trying to push through to the other side because there's something greater on the other side for you. Okay. Now, for my own self, I recognize that I got to a plateau in my business where, yes, I could bring on more clients, but there was no way that I would be able to serve them and serve them well the way that I like to serve people if I had brought on any more clients. So I just got kind of to a climax or a plateau. Um, and it was frustrating because as a business owner, I'm constantly trying to figure out how to grow, how to add, how to do more. And I remember one night I just found myself praying and I was just like, God, increase my capacity, um, because I wanted to do so much more. And it was at that point that I realized, okay, Chanelle, you're a finite person. You have 24 hours a day. Yes, you could work yourself into a rut, but you don't want to do that. That is not why you got into business. I don't believe that's why you got into business either. If you're an entrepreneur, you did not get into business so that you can work yourself into a rut or work your fingers to the bone. You wanted the freedom, the financial freedom, the time freedom, to be able to spend with your family and do all the things that you really want to do and the things that you love to do. And so when I started feeling myself get to a place where that was being hampered or hindered, I realized, okay, one, I need to hire somebody. I need some help. I need some extra hands to help me hold this weight, right? So if you're at that point, quite possibly it's time to start hiring people. Now, whether that looks like a full-time employee, a part-time employee, a contractor, or outsourcing some of your work or some of your load, even if it's as little as getting a house cleaner to come in and clean up for you, or getting somebody to meal prep your meals for the week so that you can allocate that time to something else so that you don't just feel totally overwhelmed and totally overloaded. Figure out ways that you can offload things from your plate onto somebody else and pay them to do it and free yourself up. Okay, so that's number one. I was really feeling cramped. I was feeling like I was up against a wall, and there was no way that I could continue to grow at the pace that I was growing and still maintain the same level of work ethic and the same quality of output that I was giving to my clients. Okay, so another thing that I want you to consider is getting a coach. Get a coach. Hire a coach. Yes, yes, yes. Um, I have two people in my life that I can go to who are, you know, light years ahead of me in my mind. They probably, they'll probably say, you're not that, don't say that. just because I know who they are and I know them. But I have people who are ahead of me who coach me, who tell me how to set up systems in my business, who tell me what I need to be focused on. They help me with my mindset. They help expose me to things that I am not privy to as I'm on my business journey. And so having somebody that you can look to who can coach you, mentor you, pull you up, and show you the ropes and show you how to really grow this thing into a business, not just a hobby, not just a side hustle, not just a one man band. My goal is to grow Bright Girl Media into a full-fledged, full-service agency, where I'm the CEO and I have a ton of employees and this thing is running. And so in order for me to get to that goal, I need to be able to see and I need to be able to have someone to hold me accountable, to bounce ideas off of from a place that I've never been, because I'm going somewhere that I've never been. And so that is something else that is definitely a major key for you. If you are up leveling in your life or in your business, get you an accountability partner and a coach, somebody that you can talk to, be honest with. They're going to give you honest feedback. It might hurt. You might be pissed, right? But those things are definitely necessary in order for you to move to the next level. The other thing that I want to speak to is letting go of what was to make room for what is coming. Okay, because that was really where I battled. I will not lie to you, for the past 3-4 months. It got so bad, I nearly self-sabotaged a 6-figure opportunity because I could not, in my mind, let go of what was. And so a lot of times we think of our babies as our businesses as our babies, right? We call it, oh, this is my baby. I've built this thing, and you see it a certain way, but you have blinders on. You're in the picture, so you can't see the frame. So it's hard to see outside of that. And so it's important to be willing and be able to drop everything and let it go. If it's no longer serving you, let it go. If you find yourself stressed out, sleepless, you got an ulcer, you got heartburn, whatever, you got headaches, migraines, that's not serving you well. And I, as I just don't believe that that's the best and highest use of who you are. And so if you find yourself in those situations and you're frustrated all the time, probably need to take a step back, drop what you're doing, and figure out ways to implement systems, processes, hire, do whatever you need to do. Like I said, get you a coach so that you can then level up and get to the next place that you're trying to go on your journey. Okay. And I just really wanted to share that because I made an announcement and I told people, I was dropping my business. That was the hardest decision and the hardest announcement I have had to make, because I know what I got what I got into business to do. I know how I have served over the past 8 years. I know the passion that I have behind what I do, but I also see something so far greater ahead of me. And so it's requiring me to trash what I've done, rebuild. And so I'm in the process of rebuilding, so that I can launch and go further, faster, and execute the vision that I have. And so Bright Girl Media is shifting. It's in the middle of a transition. It's in its cocoon right now. And so shortly you will see it emerge as a beautiful butterfly. It's been crawling like a caterpillar for a while, but we're emerging, we're growing. We're bringing on new staff. We have new systems in place. We'll have some new products, new services, new ways to serve you in your business. And so I'm just really excited about that. And I wanted to share with you because I recognize and I feel as though there are other women entrepreneurs who are out here who are struggling. You are frustrated with where you are. You're frustrated with your business as it is. You're seeing other people moving and shaking, and you're like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Why can't I just jump this hurdle? Consider what I've shared. send me a comment. Drop a comment, down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Send me a message if you need some support. I would love to be able to help you and connect you to some resources, whether it's for business funding, whether it's for marketing, or just some moral support through my Bright Girls in Business group. I would love to be able to help you. And I also want to share with you, make sure that you're following me. I am at Bright Girl Media just about everywhere on social media. So go ahead and follow me on social media at Bright Girl Media, especially Instagram is where I'm probably most active. I'm also here at YouTube. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. Wherever you feel like you want to find me, I guarantee you I'm there. So I want to invite you to be a part of my tribe. I want to connect with you. I want to build, and I want to encourage you along your journey. So that's all I have to say right now. It's been real. And this is Chanelle with Bright Girl Media. Until next time.